Welcome to First Call. I'm Dean Blandino. You're going to hear from Mike Pereira in a second. Tonight's matchup, Thursday Night Football, Jacksonville Jaguars and Tennessee Titans. Interesting stat, 4 of the last 5 years, one of their matchups have been in prime time on either a Thursday night or a Saturday night. In other news, the NFL may be looking to change the punt play for 2019 and beyond. And they're going to be looking for some ideas from some other sources. For more on that, let's go to Mike in Tennessee.
Hey, thanks, Dean. You know, what's interesting, I really didn't expect to hear anything about punts as we head now into week 14. You know, I understand the kickoff thing. The punt, there's two things they are concerned about. One is player safety, because the actual ratio of injuries to plays is the second most, or was the second most, kickoff being number one. They've addressed that issue. And then some people would say they're boring because you want to make Troy Aikman mad? Throw a penalty, because there's so many fouls on kick returns that it absolutely drives Troy nuts, and many others too. So what could they do? Well, they're going to reach out to people with analytics. They're going to reach out to the general public. They're going to reach out to special team coordinators. They want to get opinions on what they can do to make the punt play safer and maybe even more exciting. Do you let everybody go downfield at the snap, not just the two outside guys? There's going to be a lot of things to discuss. You know, as we head now into week 14, it's kind of interesting to follow up and to see where we are on the kicking rules, the new kickoff rules. Pretty interesting, because there are more touchbacks, not less, about 4% more touchbacks, but it really hasn't affected the drive start. And yet we know for one thing, it surely hasn't affected the offense.
Thanks, Mike. Game tonight, Jaguars-Titans. Interesting stat about prime time. Since 2000, quarterbacks with a passer rating of over 100 in a minimum of 6 starts in prime time, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson. And at the top of that list at 106.4, Titans quarterback Marcus Mariota. Great slate of games on Sunday. We've got the Panthers and Browns. Here's a stat for you. Since week 6, who is the NFL's leader in receptions? It's not Julio Jones. It's not DeAndre Hopkins. It's not Zach Ertz. It's not Michael Thomas. It's Panthers running back Christian McCaffrey with 53 receptions since week 6. And our game of the week, Cowboys-Eagles for first place in the NFC East. It's the 120th meeting between these two franchises, and the Cowboys lead the all-time series 67-52. And there's no love lost between these two teams and these fan bases. Who can forget former Eagles kicker David Akers at the draft this past April, saying that all of these players who are going to be drafted weren't born the last time the Cowboys won the Super Bowl. And if you ask Cowboy fans what's the best thing about the Eagles, they tell you the song Hotel California. This is First Call. I'm Dean. That's Mike. Make sure to tune in tonight. Jaguars Titans.